Welcome back. This is incredible. Our next guest is celebrating a remarkable 50 years in show business. That's incredible, considering she's only 43. Here are just a few moments from her incredible career. Take a look at this.
Do you want to blow him a kiss while you're at it? Oh, and one for me. And what a lot of surprises we've got for a lot of people. Surprise, surprise, it's Cilla here. Hello and welcome to Blind Date.
Hello, gorgeous, how are you?
What's your name and where do you come from? There's our Graham with a quick reminder. Here is your Blind Date. I'm filling up myself.
How about that? That's something, isn't it? Please welcome the incomparable Miss Cilla Black. Ladies and gentlemen, come and make yourself comfortable on the couch here. There's some memories there, I imagine.
There was.
By the way, before we start, congratulations. It was a big birthday this year, I believe.
Why did you have to bring that up? Yeah, I was 70 this year, late.
There's no way anyone would have known if we hadn't given that number out. You celebrate in style? Did you do? I imagine had a special party for
Well, I actually escaped, really. I couldn't cope with being 70. So I went to my friends in New York and then I went on to LA.
Wow.
And I went on the Strip. I did the Strip. Yeah, and I did. We started off in the Rainbow Lounge.
Wow.
And we
well,
went...
that's a hip kind of trendy place to be, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. And I got picked up by 2 American girls. Yeah, and then I went on to the Viper Lounge.
You went to the Viper Lounge. That's the club
Yeah.
that Johnny Depp started a few years ago.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And I was headbanging there. Then I ended up in a gay bar.
Well, where else?
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do they know you? I know you had a big career in America as well, but I guess over here you are like instantly recognisable everywhere. Yeah. Do people notice you there? No.
No, I can do anything that I want when I'm drunk. And I do. I'm growing old disgracefully.
Well, that's the way. That's the way. That's the way. And I would expect nothing less of you. You're not going to understand. It's not the only celebration, of course. As I said, 50 years in show business. Paul O'Grady, who I know is a dear friend of yours, he's celebrating with there's a show called The One and Only Cilla Black. It's on Wednesday, 16th of October, here on ITV. It's an overview of Cilla's career, and of course it was in this studio, in this building, that you recorded Surprise, Surprise for so many years.
Yes, I did.
Blind Date for so many years, in this very studio. There must be some memories in here for you.
Well, there is. I did Surprise, Surprise for 20 years.
20 years?
And
wow.
I did Blind Date for 18 years. And it was fabulous moments.
It was such a great show. I looked at some of the old questions you asked them, and it's remarkable, you think, how hard it is to answer these while sounding seductive without going too far. Here's a couple. I'm going to put this one, I think, to... this one goes to Sandra Bullock. Sandra?
Yes?
If you were to describe yourself as a kitchen appliance, and bear in mind you've got to win me over for a date here, what would you be?
I think she'd be an electric whisk. No, I'm just saying this because you'd whisk the blokes into a frenzy.
Wow, yes. See, that's the way it works. That's the way it works. Yeah.
But then it's Sandra's question.
Okay. When it was asked by Cilla on the show, she said, if I was a kitchen appliance, I would be an oven, warm on the inside and cool on the outside. Oh. What appliance would you be and why?
I'll stick with the same family as the whisk, maybe like a mixer. Because I like to mix it up.
That's it. That's the way. Okay. Tom, you know I'm coming for you now.
I forgot the seduction. I'm sorry. I forgot that part. Okay, let me try it again. I'd say a mixer. Because I like to mix it up.
I'm knocked out, man.
You had me at mix-up.
My blind date.
Tom, here's one for you. If you stood in front of a full-length mirror, what nickname would you give yourself?
The hidden sausage.
I do not want to know why it's hidden or where it's hidden.
For obvious reasons.
Wow, that's some sausage you're boasting about there.
Wow.
That was fun. Hey, well, let's see a clip. This is a clip from the one and only Cilla Black. It's out Wednesday night here on ITV, and this is a fun thing because you look at some of the bigger characters who are on the show way back when, and you get them back, and we see them now. Have a look at this. This is from the show, the one and only Wednesday night. How about that? Well, they're good sports to come back on, aren't they?
Yeah, they were
They're
great
good sports.
sport.
You know, Cilla has a book out. This is
What?
an incredible
Oh.
book. Actually, before we look at this, here's the thing I didn't know, and obviously we're all Cilla fans in this building, right? And I get so excited when I know I might have the chance to interview. But when I was talking to my other guests, I didn't realise Tom Hanks is a huge Cilla Black fan. This is right, Tom, isn't
You
it?
told me.
Yeah.
Because you love all the kind of Mersey, the 60s stuff.
I have seen a horrible fuzzy copy, but very watchable of Fairy Cross the Mersey that has none other than Cilla Black at the. It's a magnificent movie, and she's fabulous in it.
Wow. And that's pretty high praise
You
indeed.
downloaded me?
Well,
Whatever that means.
it can mean so many things. Let's have a look at this. This is Back to Black. It's an authorised photographic memoir. Because, of course, your book came out a few years ago, your actual
Yes.
autobiography, which I read and I loved. And some of the stories in that are
Yeah.
remarkable. I didn't know, Cilla could very well have had a criminal record.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about when I pinched a lorry?
Yeah. Okay, let me just ask you, is that not the most surprising sentence Cilla Black can say? How old were you then?
I was 10 years old. Yeah, and, I used to play in Bostock Street, and there was this lorry there. And I do apologise now. It was me that pinched the lorry.
Cilla, what did a 10-year-old want with a lorry?
I was a tomboy.
Did you hotwire it, or did you find the key?
No, we put it in a freeload. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, I've never stolen one, so I don't know what the technical term for this crime is.
I fiddled with that stick.
You just got it into the right gear,
stick.
hit the hill.
And then it,
Sure.
it wasn't in. Didn't turn a key or anything. No, it went into a lamppost.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was all
That's the
right.
main thing. Were there other lorries there? Were there lower lorries, or was it just...
Laura.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that. Some of the pictures in this book are incredible, because, of course, they all happened very quickly for you, didn't it? At one minute you're singing
Yeah.
kind of locally, and next thing, and then you meet Brian Epstein, and you're signed by him.
Well, there we go. At 19, I was working at the office and in the cavern at lunchtimes, listening to the Beatles and getting $5 bob an hour.
Wow. You had to be paid to listen to the Beatles? They weren't any good back then? Is that...
No, I was very canny.
Wow.
I worked in the cloakroom.
What a job.
Ringo was a great friend of mine and still is. And when they got shut of Pete Best and all the girls were shouting, "Bring back Pete. Pete is best." And there was me and my girlfriend shouting, "Oh, let Pete rest. Ringo's best." And it was
You were the voice, you were the
time.
balance right there.
Yeah.
But you're still in touch with Ringo. Are you still in touch with Paul as well? Are you still in touch with the other?
I must confess, and you heard it on national television first, he never sent me a Christmas card. That was the first time ever,
What, this year?
ladies and gentlemen.
This year?
Yeah, this last Christmas.
Ringo sent you one.
Ringo
Paul
sent me
didn't.
one. No.
What a... That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
That's what I thought at the time.
I'm seeing him soon. I'm gonna bring that up with him.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh, these are great pictures. This is just a great book. If you like this period in British show business, which is a long one, then you want to get yourself a copy of that. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous, the one and only Cilla Black. Thank you, Cilla. That was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, still to come after the break, music from X Factor winner James Arthur, and Tom Hanks will be here. Don't go away.